We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Yeah. Classic. We are back. We are back. We are getting Doug back.
And we're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anyone can have. And we'll never, ever, 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 ever leave each other.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Grievous Fox Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. Next to me, we got my main man, PHK. What's up, Ken?
What's up, boys?
What's going on, Kenny?
Nothing. We are back. We are back. We are back.
And then we got my co-host, my main man, Angry John. What's up, John?
What's up?
We actually just passed up on our 6th year anniversary recently. But a lot of like stuff going on. We're trying to make it.
We're falling apart. We're falling apart.
Podcast is falling apart, and we're trying to glue it back together.
Shuley's coaching basketball.
Shuley's,
I haven't seen Jack in 2 years.
Yeah, I don't even know if Jack's around anymore. He might have moved to Florida, and I don't know what the fuck Kenny's talking about half the time.
Once that bald asshole from Polish Hill filled in, the show falls apart.
Yeah,
fuck.
But I do want to thank all the sponsors. Everyone's sponsored the show over time. And we're going to keep, we'll be back. And we're going to keep coming out. When the show ends, we're going to let you know. And we'll do a live show and everything like that. But for now, we're going to keep going, especially with, the hire Greenfield Mike McCarthy, huge hire. We're going to cover that. We're going to cover all kinds of the Blizzard. We're going to get to it. This Thursday, come hang out from 8 to 10 at the Butler Street Derby. I'll be hosting Board Bingo. Every week, the crowd gets bigger and bigger. And I'm not just saying that. It's a lot of fun. It's free to play. There's drink specials, there's food specials, there's fun prizes. For couples, it's a great thing. Like a group of guys and husbands and wives come out, super fun. All different age groups, but something for everybody. Stop down 8 to 10. Come down early. I usually get down around like 7. We hang out till about like 10:30. It's a good time. But the bingo starts at 8 till 10. We got blasted with the snow. I felt like that the news was saying we got a foot. There's no way we got a foot. I'm saying 16 inches.
Yeah.
Right. 14
like
to
more than a
16
foot.
all day.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All day. Some snow drifts in some places I did. That shit was well over 2 feet.
Right.
With the drift.
Yeah.
It's like if a house is like in a weird wind tunnel.
Yeah.
It was like this one place I plow. You know what I mean? Those people were grateful we showed up. Some people get real picky when you're trying to move close to 2 feet of snow. I was pretty much after we finished Monday, I was out the rest of the week clearing people's driveways, in front of them.
Yeah.
With the plow truck, you know what I mean? Trying doing extra shit, a couple extra customers that good customers relatives.
Get it plowed out, and then the city closes them in.
Closes them in. I did a lot of opening them up, stuff like that. But that's why I was dude, after Friday, I'm not taking any more calls on this.
Yeah.
Store. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't take till a week later to call me when everything freezes and hard. I try to get
Yeah, you
This
were
is
out
your
there
customer
for,
service
you were out
you
there
gave them already. That's
absolutely.
not recharging.
We gotta cut it. We gotta cut it off.
We were. I mean, dude, it was crazy for us because we went out. Everything was ready. John did a good job of having everything ready, and we're out, and then 2 of our trucks got on, and it's just
Right.
It couldn't have
Never failed.
and we still got done in we have a pretty.
Doesn't matter how prepared you are, right?
We got done in a reasonable time. We got everybody done.
I went to my sister Nikki took my daughter on Saturday for a little bit to hang out with her cousins, and I was pretty much just trying to relax before the storm. I was talking. I said everything's ready. I said and then popped in my. I said the only thing that could go wrong, that could really hurt me, is if a truck breaks down.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Why would you say that?" I was like, "Because that's how it happens."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I said Mike's truck has been inspected in December and taken back to this one mechanic to fix it twice for the four-wheel drive. I call Mike. He's like, dude, I keep getting stuck everywhere. I'm like, how? Is your four-wheel drive working? They realized that four-wheel drive is not working. Had to abandon that truck. And then there's a street in Square Hill called Forest Glen, which it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's just this weird snake-like street that goes down into the woods. And a truck had to try to really beat it up to get up the hill, and it blew 2 hoses. So I was dealt with Mike's truck with a good head, and then after the other one broke, I'm like, we had been out for like roughly 15 hours already. I'm like, everybody just go to fuck home.
Yeah.
I got the other 2 trucks to take people home, and I got like 2 hours sleep, and we came back out, and we probably put in another 16 hours.
Yeah, but that was the thing, because that day, once it hit like 5 o'clock that night, you could start, or 4 o'clock, we started realizing we could get this done. We're getting
like I talked to my one foreman, and like he was starting to lose his mind, which really like for a second I'm like, maybe I should go home again.
Yeah,
everybody's been out here and finish later, but then like once I realized what he really had, and I was like finished my stuff, and I was getting ready to help him. Like we got through it, and like I said, like we're it was a rough storm. Like with 2 trucks, if the 2 trucks didn't go down, like I think we would have crushed it.
Yeah,
like we would have crushed it. Like all that shit going. I knew that was gonna happen during the week, having to go back out. Because the city, the residents of Pittsburgh suck.
Yeah.
I'd like to tell you all that. Because when they tell you to stay the fuck home,
right,
and you don't listen, it's always the person in a Toyota Corolla that wants to go out. Where the fuck you want to go when everything's shut down? I don't know. And then everybody else who wants to walk in the middle of the street, when the street isn't plowed yet and the sidewalks aren't done, just stay on the sidewalk.
And put their skis on. They
want
cross-country ski.
Right, because, like, it's a state of emergency except for you, who want to get in everybody's way, get your car stuck in the middle of Shady Side, and then, like, look at me like I'm supposed to help you get you out.
The fucking, and here I'll say this, and I'm not, like, blaming the bus drivers, but the buses should have never went out.
Why the fuck were the buses out? The buses can't handle that
all
stuff.
Stuck. No.
Dude,
they
there
suck.
must have been, how many
They're
buses
not goodness
got
stuff.
stuck?
30
No.
guys. The bus drivers.
You go out and you sit there and you say, I'm stuck here. They say, okay, we'll get someone to you. And then
How many tow trucks
there's like
they have?
20 people in line. I was out Monday. I was off Sunday, but I went in Monday on time. I woke up. Well, I went out Sunday and hit like just my own sidewalk. I'm not trying to compare what you fuck you guys did, but I hit my own sidewalk when it was like half the snow, and I knew I'd have to shovel out in the morning. I have to shovel a foot of snow. I felt like I did a foot of snow and then a foot of snow, honestly. Yeah. But I had to do, I knew I had to shovel my truck out, and I had to shovel a path to get to my truck. So I got myself a half an hour up early, and then I got that part done, and then I made it to work.
You have 4-wheel drive?
Yeah.
And good tires.
Yeah.
4-wheel drive and good tires.
So I made it to work,
okay.
no problem.
Yeah.
But then once I got to work, the boat buses, you couldn't go through more. I couldn't go through Morningside for a week, like with one bus driver stay down here. But mostly I had to go down Butler Street and up Stanton Avenue, and then kind of like through East Liberty and Southside and shit like that. It wasn't too bad. I didn't get stuck in the bus.
The first day, Sunday, was the day.
Sunday they shut it down from 10 to like 5 in the morning, which I started at 5:30 on Monday, and it's like, okay, we're starting everybody up again. It's like you probably should wait another 5 hours. Like everyone's off work. What the fuck are you sending these buses?
Dude, I seen one bus driving in Swissville. There was one person on it. Now, I get there's healthcare workers that got to get there, and there's some other people that have to get to, like the healthcare. People got to go to work at the hospitals. Where the fuck was everybody else going?
Dude, I'm going to tell you a big thing.
It's people at the hospitals working, coming in Sunday night. They're like, we're going to be here for 2 days. They know.
Well, that's the one guy that I work with. He works here. He worked security at one of the hospitals, and he was like, dude, he went in Sunday. He couldn't leave till Tuesday because no one could get in. So they just had to they were like, dude, we need you to stay. Like, no one can get in. He was like, all right. So he stayed there for 2 days.
Some places like that might have like a facility, go take a nap.
They do.
Give you a break. Hopefully you're on the clock.
Dude, I don't even, the one funeral home. I do a funeral home, and dude, they were like, I went there. They had my phone number, but they were a little bit stuck going to the thing. Some lady died at home, and they had to go basically dig their way to the house to pick her up to take her to the funeral.
Sure,
it was like a hospice deal. It was already planned out to come to this funeral, and I'm just like, what a shit day to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if there's not that there's ever a good time, but because that coroner comes and pronounces them, then they just sit there until the funeral home gets here.
Right.
So if they can't get there, they're decomposing. It's fucked up. You're sitting in there. It ain't like you're in a freezer.
Right.
It's bad. Yeah. They have to get there.
I think they got to it pretty quick, but shoot.
Get them back. Would you have to say follow me and get them back? Or you just
I pulled up to it because I was
basement.
all right, we're close. I'm gonna do that now. I pretty much got there probably 10 minutes after he did. He couldn't get up. There's like a little driveway to get up. I wonder, he has 2 driveways and one around the other side.
Yeah.
And helped them out, and they got in and then cleared a spot.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I was in a cooler one time when I lived in Florida. I was like working for this company, Ocala Heating Air Conditioning. Cooler went out. It was an emergency at a funeral home. Went in the cooler, and it had only been out for like a very short period of time, so there's still cold air in there. But there was 6 bodies in the cooler. And it was like in a funeral home. It was like they were all covered, but you could see feet.
Could you?
Yeah,
Like a movie scene.
You could see feet, and it was like, you know what I mean? Like you were just like, the dude's like, hand me this, hand me that.
Did you get it back going right away?
Oh yeah, it was like that's something you can't fuck around
That's a 24/7 call. Go get there immediately. I mean, that's
we got there. I mean, that was the first place we went in the morning. But then the alarm went off at like 7 or 8 in the morning. We were there by 8:30.
all right.
You know what I mean? It's like you can't fuck around with that Florida heat, cooking that cooler. I mean, you're
No, that'd be bad. That'd be bad. That'd be messy.
But they said by the time that body's in that cooler, it already has the formaldehyde. They already did all that. But still,
okay, so
Yeah.
we call
but
it.
still, it's still not.
It's called
Yeah.
embalmed.
Yeah,
Embalmed.
bomb. But dude, and then like everyone made it through the storm, and then like all of a sudden, fucking Mike McCarthy gets hired. I mean, I think after hearing everything I heard, I liked it right away just because he's from Greenfield. But after hearing about the other interviews, like with that dude Shola,
Why, he had a bad interview?
they said they said he couldn't have had a worse interview. He didn't get hired anywhere.
Really? Maybe it's his last name, Shula. That's his grandson, right?
It's a relation. I
Right.
don't know. It must,
I just thought McCarthy must have knocked their socks off. I'm sure he has a wealth of knowledge of football. Everybody
The
wanted the
offensive-
younger hire.
The offensive.
Right. I don't know who the hell these guys are he's hiring, but what the fuck do I know?
So I know I do know that. So like obviously a lot of people know him really good, but like Addie's dad is friends with someone that's like really good friends with him that used to go to Green Bay when he was up in Green Bay, and they'd visit him before the games and he like hang out with, and they like see his routine. When Green Bay got rid of him and he took that year off, he went and got into analytics like real big. And like so when he went down to like Jerry like interviewed for like the Cowboys, he had like a whole different outlook. So that made me think when the Steelers hired him, like he's willing to change. Like if something's not working, he's like, I'll fucking
Right. He's going to be the play caller.
Yeah.
I like that. Maybe he brings Aaron Rodgers back. But he started crying in an interview.
Yeah.
I texted Jack because I'm all in.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Rumor has it that he might be coming to the podcast from the old neighborhood the next couple weeks, folks. Like keep your ears open.
I hope he didn't listen to the old ones for how mean Jack was to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jack,
calling him fat and shit.
He called him fat a lot. I think he nicknamed him Fat Mike. I was like, that's fucking ignorant.
yeah.
Did Jack actually? Did any of you guys actually ever know him? Honestly, from the
I have
neighborhood?
not. No.
But who, Mike McCarty?
Yeah.
No.
Never
Is
met
he's
him.
older. How old is he?
He's 20.
62.
He's 15 years older than
62.
us. Yeah, 17 years older than us.
Yeah,
Did anybody, did Jack or Shirley ever actually?
Jack
meet him?
probably.
Jack probably has, which is weird because he insults him so much. And that's Corey Deasy is like a really close relation to him. Like on the field. He was
Yeah.
at the press conference.
Yeah.
It's his.
Corey.
Yeah. So
He was funny. I had him. He was on TV. Did you hear him on TV? McCarthy. He gave a good interview. He's like, my family's just real happy. They don't have to buy no new clothes. No. He's like, he said, Mike Pursuita's like, did you hear? He said, we've been playing the same music since '89, since you've been here, And he's like, yeah, I thought I was coming on for Paulson and Kren. I don't know who the fuck you guys are. It was funny.
Dude, I mean, it is exciting. I mean, it's for me, like personally, I'm excited. Like the coordinators, I was like a little thrown off by the D coordinator, that dude they hired. But
Yeah, they were like trying to hype it up. I'm like, he just got fired. Where did he get fired from?
Green Bay, I think, or not Green Bay.
He was in Vegas.
Yeah, you get
Vegas-
fired from Vegas, but Vegas kind of cleaned house. But I mean,
Right.
Vegas,
Maybe he's a diamond in the rough.
they didn't have a lot going.
Regardless, even with a new coach, it's like a fresh, new, exciting season coming up. And now it's
Right.
an extra layer because it's a Pittsburgh guy.
Yeah,
Like it just that, or he knows how quick the city can turn on a call for him to get fired.
But dude, if you look how he started off in fucking Dallas, I mean, dude, they were on fire, dude. Like,
Dallas, honestly, that first year where they had like that shit, the
Well,
bed
it turns the
playoff,
offenses around.
Then
right?
they lost. Dallas been like, dude, they had like a couple really good teams. But
And then that year that he got fired after that, I mean, Dak was hurt.
Dak was hurt. They had a horrible playoff game in the first round.
Yeah.
And then Dak got hurt.
Yeah.
And then that was a wrap for him.
I mean, he owes us one too. We should have 7 Super Bowls if it wasn't for him. So he definitely owes us one.
Mendenhall didn't
He
fumble
owes
that
us
ball.
city
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That we grew up in, you know.
I mean, like that's fucking huge. You know, it's a good sort. I mean, like I didn't know if it was just like him like talking, but like he was like saying like he was friends with he's friends with Tomlin. I never knew that they were. Like,
I'm sure like coaching circles, them dudes get out and get a couple beers together.
Yeah.
Tomlin has went like radio silent,
yeah, I thought that Tomlin.
which I guess he deserves to after all them seasons.
I
Tired-
thought he was gonna-
tired of taking questions.
Right. I thought Tomlin was going to take the job at Fox when Jimmy Johnson left because, like,
Jimmy Johnson left.
yeah, he's retiring, and Jay Glazer is his boy, and I thought Tomlin was going to take the coach position on. He still might, but I thought that was like the rumor that was going around.
Maybe he wants to take a year off and give himself a break, watch football instead of having to do, you know.
Right. Well, I mean,
Maybe, I don't know.
What's his name? The dude from Arizona. I mean, I remember he took Cliff Kingsbury. He took a year off and came right back. You know what I mean? But like, I don't think Tomlin's coming back to football. I think he might go be a football analyst or something like that. I don't think he's going to coach again.
Hey, he put in his time, whatever. God bless. Do what you want to talk. Do something. Don't, you know, some less stress, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
Why come back? It's been 20 years, you know? But whatever, if that's what you want. God's be.
Yeah. It said people were skiing down Pig Hill.
I've seen that.
Yeah, people were also skiing down South Negley Avenue and sled riding into Fifth Avenue, which was nice.
That's crazy.
That was cool because nobody was trying to like clear snow or nothing.
I saw it. What was it? Blizzard of 2010. We were down here, not here.
Yeah.
Somewhere, somebody's house down here. I was with a friend's house, and we were walking up Main Street back to my buddy's house in Bloomfield, and people were skiing down Main Street.
Is that
2010.
Rialto Street?
Yeah, Big Hill, right.
Okay, that street's fucking holy shit.
Said you got to be a good skier to go down there. I mean, that ain't amateur skiing down there.
No,
fucking stuff.
that's like.
Sure as shit better hope 28's closed, too.
I mean, that actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool, I guess.
But like, none of it's cool when you're like removing
Trying to
the
move
snow.
the snow,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure the people that had to go plow it after they pounded it down.
Right,
was
see, look
like-
at all these people having fun in the fucking snow. It's like work.
Like that's the thing. There were so many people out, like they never seen.
Dude, literally, I picked up Shuley. We did 2 houses. I'm going to Beacon Street. We came out, there was probably 5 inches down.
Yeah.
This fucking Toyota Corolla was stuck on Beacon Street trying to dig out under his car with a brush that you clean out your windshield
Yeah.
with. And his girlfriend had a dunce cap on. I wish I would have taken a picture of it.
Like how fitting, right?
How fitting, you
Yeah.
idiots. This shit just started.
There was dudes. So
No,
like,
you're there till Tuesday, bro.
we were having trouble
Right.
where 4-wheel drive. There's fucking some dudes, 2 kids from Baldwin, were driving around in a white
Think they
diesel
know Gary?
4x4. I don't know, a white diesel 4x4, just like getting people unstuck. The
Yeah,
dude's
they're
like,
having fun, too. They're
Dude,
not
like-
working like you guys. They're out having fun. Let's
Yeah.
take them out. Get them.
dude's like, you stuck? I'm like, yeah. He was like, I got a ratchet strap. I'll pull you a hook. I was like, let's fucking go. And the dude got me unstuck. I was like, you're the fucking best. But then, you see the bosses getting stuck. That was like that almost like broke me when we were like the one part of Northumberland. And I'm just like, you know what I mean? You're like feeling so good. And then it's just like that happened. I had to call John. And I'm like, fuck. But we got through it pretty quick. We actually did.
I actually really enjoy driving in the snow, to be honest.
Yeah, when your 4-wheel drive's working.
Well,
it's
for years before this truck, I had a Dakota with no 4-wheel drive. But that thing chewed up in the snow. I think it made me a better driver in the snow, having to learn without 4-wheel drive with rear wheel.
Dude, people.
But I would love driving with that thing.
The
Dude. It was so much
thing
fun.
about like people seeing you with the wow, this was like the wildest shit to me. They would literally try to flag you down.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have nothing to do today. Like, listen, I'm working. I'm probably not going to get you unstuck.
Yeah.
And I'm probably like I know I don't want the driveway. I got like 50 of them more to do.
Yeah.
Dude, Mike, finally we got Mike unstuck on Tuesday.
Yeah.
We're driving out to the mechanic, and this dude pulled up next to me like, yo, I need your plow.
Yeah.
And I'm like on the phone with my dad. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, follow me. I'm like, no. He's like, I need your plow. I'm like, you want to make a couple extra bucks? Like, no. dude. Do you think I like drove like hoping you would see me?
Yeah.
And this I'm gonna make money today. Leave me alone.
I tried flagging a few guys down. They didn't
Did
stop
you?
for me either. I mean, I'm on Heron. It's a main drag. I was like going to try and get them to just run the plow past my 2 cars to get that bump out. I had cash up.
Now, if you wave a little bit of cash, that's maybe your best way. There's one guy, another guy, like, man, you want to make a couple bucks? I'm like, out here, like, I'm making a couple bucks.
Literally, it took them 10 seconds. I just wanted you to get to the.
That's
to the
what
2
everyone
cars
says.
and go, bloop. I ended up finding my buddy of mine, Gary Gibbons Snow Removal, got me out.
Gary Gibbons?
I paid him. Yeah, he was out removing snow.
Gary Gibbons.
He put it on Facebook. I called him up. I said, Giz, come get my 2 spots. He took care of me real good. So anybody in it. It's not competition with anything Johnny or Z-Bird are doing. They're getting around the city in here. Post Hill, Wilkinsburg
Dude, people were
area.
like thanking
Give
me
him a
for
call.
my service. I'm like, I'm not a war hero. I'm not even doing your house.
I know. People say that to me on the bus, too. Like, come on.
Yeah. Like, I'm getting paid. Like, you know, they thank me. Like, I'm doing this person's house.
I think, like, if you go by, like, Monday night, you wake up Tuesday morning, by that time, everyone's that we had was clear. Like, they could get the fuck out. We had, like, one customer that was like they needed to get out. They said by a certain time, we made sure they were out. But the weird thing was they parked because they didn't believe we were going to get there in time. They parked their car in the street and they got barricaded in from the plows. Like their car was surrounded with snow.
Yeah, that's what I needed
And
done.
I'm like, why would you not?
With the plow. Like, I had a path in
So
and
he
path out.
plowed close to your truck?
Yeah, well, my
Does he
truck,
have
I
a
was at
plow?
work. He went and got my whole spot, and then he got the Suburban out.
Does he have a
He
plow?
did it all right. He got a snowblower, yeah.
Oh.
He come with a snowblower, and like I was like, if part of me was like, both vehicles have 4-wheel drive. Don't even do it. Just plow in and plow out ourselves. Nobody's going to try and steal that spot off you. But I got cones, so the cones are out like fucking.
I'm sure this is on here, dude. Did you see the one video? Is it on here about the one chick they threw a bunch of snow in her
There's
car?
one of them every snow. Every
What
snowstorm.
happened?
So, like, somebody posted, like, Pittsburgh people petty as hell.
Yeah.
She
You don't move that chair.
She must have took somebody's spot, and they fucking buried her shit.
Oh.
And, like, I was like, is this, like, fake? But then I think there was a video because the cops had been called. And then the one lady who did it was, like, videoing her, and they were, like, screaming at each other. Like, if there's any damage to my car, blah, blah, blah.
You can't take someone's spot.
You should block it.
Yeah.
You got to put the chair out. If somebody moves your shit.
Yeah.
That's real, dude. That's about 3 hours worth of digging.
Right.
No,
To
that's
get
no bullshit.
in the snow like this,
Right.
Fuck your car. You flatten
3
the tires
hours.
and tow that.
You're not
motherfucker.
just moving. You got to pick it up, walk it over, and put it somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. That's not right.
Especially in some neighborhoods. I'll say Lawrenceville's probably one of the worst as far as like the size of your street, cars on both sides. I mean, like Lawrenceville's totally fucked. Morningside was
Well,
fucked.
not to mention
Shady's-
the snow ain't going nowhere, so yours
Yeah.
half the space is
Shady side, because the skinny streets was like, I was starting to get like real frustrated because you'd go on and a car would get stuck, and then like you're like, get the fuck out of my way.
Right.
Like Fifth Avenue, like this one house we do on Fifth, I could have parked like on the sidewalk. Then there's the ones they just bury people's sidewalk.
Well, that was the other day on Shady. The plows were they must have just went up and they knocked all the snow onto the sidewalk.
Well, there's a way to do it too. Like them plow trucks, like there's a certain pace. Like if they start flying, they're trying to screw you.
Yeah.
Like they did over my dad's house. He took a video. This tractor just blasted it. Like, dude, you don't have to go that fast. You can just go to the pace. It'll kick it to the side.
And it'll just move it
Especially
where it
he
needs to
has
be.
like 3.5 feet of like grass. It'll land on that grass. Like he
Yeah.
just
So what? It kicked it onto his
kick it
sidewalk.
on his sidewalk.
That
They
was,
already shoveled
there's
the
one.
sidewalk.
There's
Like,
one.
it's the residual, yeah.
There's one that we have that we cleaned. It was it was super clean. Went back to it. I mean, you couldn't do nothing with it. The snow was fucking stacked up 2 feet high on the sidewalk. I'm like, Jesus, what the fuck?
So some of you guys, you plow the driveway and then you get out and you get the snow blower for the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Or you're doing it all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Steps.
Some are both. Some are one or the other. You're just
Yeah, pretty
moving it
much.
all.
Yeah, everything that has to do like on the property. Like you said, the one on we have on Fifth Avenue, they did that. I'm like, dude, surely it was still loose enough. I'm like, just get that snowblower and just do one path close to the bushes because they weren't done yet. They were gonna keep pushing, almost like build like a wall, so they couldn't kick no more over.
Yeah.
Like that's all I could do with it.
Some of the customers were even cool. Like there's a house we do. There's two that are right next to each other on Beechwood. And one dude was like, he came out and he was like, hey, you don't have to go all the way over there. He's like, I only need, give me 4 feet. I was like, you sure? And he was like, yeah, just give me 4 feet. You don't have to take off. I'm like, thank God. Because I was like, fuck, that would have been like another, I mean, you know what I mean? But that much shows, like, that's another 20 fucking minutes to get the rest of that.
Right.
Little bit of snow, like a house, it takes you fucking 10, 15 minutes. You'll be there in an hour when there's that much snow. And I thank God it's gone. People were, it was so funny because I felt like people couldn't wait to tell me, there's another storm coming next weekend. I'm like, who are you? Like, how the fuck do you know that?
Everybody's a Facebook meteorologist. I called my sister Dale. I was plowing that big lot. Like, he's all like, all your trucks are broken. I'm just plowing this lot, like, calling people.
Yeah.
Because I got another 2 hours of plowing. I'm looking to talk to somebody. Dale's like, I'm like bitching about the trucks breaking down. And she's like, you're about the storm next week. I'm like, I knew I shouldn't have called you.
But they're clearing shit too now. They got they got snow removal crews and they got private people coming here. I guess you're trying to do whatever, but no, I'm still driving a bus down 5th and down Forbes in fucking Oakland. Main veins, like in the main veins downtown, like still don't have both lanes open.
Yeah.
I get it. You got every street hit once. Get back and open up these 4 fucking things. You're causing traffic miles back because we got to all merge to one lane.
Well,
Like, I'll take the bus
excavate.
and plow.
They started it, but
Through.
they kind of
They gave up on
That kind
it.
of slowed down
They
a
got
bit.
some streets and then they quit and then they're going back and then. But you got to have the fucking lanes open.
They got
Forbes
2
and
buses
Fifth
got
Avenue
stuck
and
on
Oakland.
Braddock Avenue because people love Braddock Avenue to go to them bars.
Yeah.
Not a ton of, like, you can still park, but they're like parked on mounds.
Yeah.
2 buses couldn't get by each other. But yeah, my sister was telling me, she's like, there's a storm coming next week. I'm like, let me get through this storm first.
Thank God that went out to
We
fucking.
went out to sea, yeah.
Well, people were like, did you see what happened? I don't give
They were
a
like,
fuck
they're
about
talking
Myrtle
like
Beach.
50 inches. I mean, if there's 50 inches, I quit.
Yeah.
There's just nothing you could do about it.
Yeah, what would you do?
Where are you going to put all that on
50?
top of this shit?
Nothing.
There's never been that much. People were fucking,
What's
No, you saw the record was like 1950.
like 2 feet's
Like,
about like,
I think it was 27 inches was the highest, right? They had the list on every snowstorm. The top 10, like 2010 was like the 3rd most. And I want to say, I think the first was, whatever it was like 27 inches.
Yeah.
I think.
What was it? What 92?
In Pittsburgh,
What
in
was
the
that?
city.
What was-
92 was 24.
93 was 24, but that was windy and snow drifts and shit, which made that worse.
Dude, I was
That was
actually.
St. Patrick's Day.
I was at Seven
Yeah.
Springs for. I was a kid. I was. dude, that was the
2010,
best-
I was out in it. The thing about 2010 that was different, they weren't calling for that much snow in 2010.
They weren't.
No, it was supposed to be 5 to 8, and then it just wouldn't stop snowing.
And then didn't that come
They
in
called
like
it
that? All
the
came in like
perfect storm.
How much?
5
pain?
hours too. Didn't that come real
20
quick?
No,
Did
it
it snow for
snowed.
3 days?
It snowed for like
I had it back.
36 hours. It just wouldn't stop snowing.
So where did we get all together? 2 feet.
In 2010, it was
Yeah.
like 23 point something,
Gee.
and then 2 weeks later, it snowed 8 inches.
I'm glad I was on heroin for that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
that
I was
was-
probably out shoveling still though. I
But
probably
this
shoveled
this
once.
one, they were like, listen, they said between 10 and 14, we probably got, but they were like, or we could get more. So mentally, I'm like, all right, we got to cut this shit in half. You knew what you were getting.
Yeah. They were pretty. They were good about it.
Yeah, they were on.
2010.
Who's
was-
that dude?
that's when I had that
Ron
to-
Smiley.
The dude on channel 2, what's it, Petlin? Petlin was pretty good.
They got it right this time.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get channel 11 anymore because I have Verizon.
Fuck Verizon. They don't. I hate Verizon. They try to fucking rob me, ruin my whole winter. Them cocksuckers.
Dude, thank God for your bank with that shit. Tell the people.
My man, the Key Bank, the manager Key Bank up on he's the man. He comes to comedy shows. It's my boy.
Dude, when is the next comedy show, Z-Bird? What is going on here?
So, dude, actually, yeah, I got some good news. So, I got a few shows coming up. We're going to be doing a show here at the Derby soon. We just have to figure it out, but we got that figured out. I got a show coming up on the February 28th, but it's like a recovery show. But then I have 3 other shows that are coming up in March. And then, so now it's starting to pick back up. But I'm actually I'm getting a certificate. I'm going towards getting a certificate to be a peer counselor. So by getting that certificate, I'll be able to go to treatment centers, tell jokes and that, and get paid. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Part of their treatment. You know what I mean?
Cheer them up when they're detoxing.
Yeah. So yeah, I just started the process for that today. Well, yeah, last night and then into today, but today I got actually some light work done.
So you're giving back, but getting paid a little bit for it.
No, I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole goal.
Yeah, you're helping too,
Yeah,
Zebra.
yeah.
Don't sell yourself short, buddy.
But yeah, but that was
Just ain't helping for free.
yeah.
It's still helping.
What else do we go? Oh, Aaron Rodgers, the way they're talking, he's coming back. I mean, the way they were just talking about him, the fan. I'm telling you what, dude. I'm about 2 seconds away from being done with the fan. Some days I like them, some of them I don't. They're so fucking negative on there anymore. It's like they've become nothing but hot takes. Nothing but hot takes. It's like, they're all negative and bitching and fucking. And then they started liking McCarthy a little bit. But it was like they shit on McCarthy so bad.
Who?
The fan. When he first got hired. They were like, I can't believe they hired Mike McCarthy because he's from Greenfield, blah, blah. Like, listen, if they hire him because he's from Pittsburgh, if that had something to do with it, so be it. But that's not the only fucking reason they hired him.
Right. Like I said, he had to, come in with, a really good interview because they stopped interviewing people. Like, fuck it, you're the man.
Yeah. I like that. You know what I mean? And, Aaron Rodgers, apparently it's sounding like he is coming back. So, I mean.
Yeah, tell him to go get an ayahuasca trip. His mind right.
Yeah,
rest that left wrist.
Heal the mind, heal the body.
Dude, so the projections came out for Pirates over under, what do you guys think? 70, I think it's 77.5 games. I'm going to say over this year.
Over. I'm going to go over too because if they can get that one pitcher back, their pitching was good last year.
Right.
Now if they could score a couple runs,
yeah, that'd
be cool.
Who are you saying if they can get the one? Who's the guy?
Jared Jones.
Okay.
They got Jared Jones.
Oh yeah,
Jared Jones. He should be back. Keller. They still have Mitch Keller.
Yeah.
They got the man.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of his fucking name?
Who? Paul Skeens.
Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
And they should have somebody else. They got.
Who they signed? They signed a bat.
They got pitching. Their bats are.
Didn't they sign one guy? They signed one guy already.
I can't remember.
Oliverio or something like that.
Who knows?
I don't know. But,
yeah, we could if somebody could hit a couple home runs, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know who's left on the.
There's got to be some dudes coming. I've been hearing about these prospects for years. Somebody got to come up, play infield and outfield, and hit 30 dingers.
Yeah, so obviously this week Super Bowl week. What do you guys think?
I think Seattle's going to win.
I'm with Johnny.
We think they'll cover spread.
What's the spread?
4.5.
Yep.
No. I think it'll be close. I think they're going to win.
I like the over unders. It's 45.5. It keeps 40. Was 46.5. Went down. I like the under. I like Seattle money line. I don't like the point. I think it's going to be closer. I think it's going to be a real low scoring game. Real low scoring game.
Sam Darnold just fucking
like third.
Pulls
Me and John got a fucking fantasy team together. We're still in it. And, we're actually, not projected to win. But if we have, we got Kenneth Walker.
Kenny Walker's probably going to have a
What'd
good
you
game.
do regular season, Johnny? I never heard.
I made the playoffs and was...
I thought you were in a championship, no?
No, I won one playoff game and I lost the next, so I got $0 out of it. But you know what? What are you going to do?
But we're still alive for this playoff fantasy football.
So you're in the money then?
Well, no, we're alive, which means everybody's
I
alive.
think it was winner take all, right?
Yeah, winner take all. But we're in third place. We're in fourth place, but we have 4 people left. You know what I mean? It's Hunter Henry's one of them. Kenneth Walker, some other dude in a defense, I think.
A couple of dudes that were on
the commissioner of it was really hating on our team.
Yeah,
but he's long gone. He had no chance.
It's
not Yogi.
Yeah,
he is.
I was gonna say who
yeah, he just started hating one day out of nowhere. I'm like, "Are you having a bad day?" Yeah.
Did you dudes get in any block pools? I got one.
I'm in 2.
I am, but I don't even know the numbers.
They people usually don't even pull them yet, do they?
I don't know.
Yeah, you should have your papers by now. I got both of mine. Got them. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never got into a real high end one because I was just always like a $500 one.
I've never been in that. I'm in a $100. Both of mine are $100 ones.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, $100 is that's the most I would spend on a block. Don't get me wrong. There's ones. There's that one. What's that one? That Pittsburgh Steakhouse one. It's something crazy. It's I think it's $5,000.
Do they still have that?
I don't know.
Insane.
Pittsburgh Steakhouse been closed for about 20 years, Mike.
So they might not do it anymore.
I hope you didn't donate to that one.
Yeah, right. The Pittsburgh Steakhouse, it used to be fun to go to. They used to have big fantasy leagues. There's probably dudes like that have
Like maybe at like the Duquesne Club or something.
I'm
like
sure
that.
they moved it somewhere. I don't know where they moved
Yeah, I'm
it.
sure
I haven't
there's
even
sick
heard about the
ones out there.
Pittsburgh Steakhouse since like 2002.
Most I know is 500. I'm not on it, but I know.
You guys been down Donzi's lately?
Yeah, right. It's on the Donzi's block.
They still open on
You
a
go
weekend,
down there
winner.
dancing this weekend.
Dude, see what we got here with the Pittsburgh scanner. Greenfield, Beechwood Boulevard, under the Greenfield Bridge. Caller said there is a pothole so big. How big is it? So big that 5 cars are disabled with flat tires under the bridge. That's pretty big.
I could believe it.
Yeah, you might want to get some cold fill in there. Yeah, the city's falling apart.
It was funny. They had fucking Punxsutawney Phil, and they were like, he's right 35% of the time.
That means he's wrong.
That means it's a fucking. It makes no sense.
You know what I do want to do?
60% of the
Go
time.
up there.
it
I
works
want to
every
next year.
time.
I got to plan this. I want to go up to Punxsutawney.
Yeah,
I want to rent an old shitty Airbnb and go party
yeah.
and fucking.
Well, it used to be
Look.
fun. You're not allowed to drink up there anymore.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
If servers I heard since 9/11, you ain't allowed to drink up there.
I see people. That's the
I
whole
used
they
to always
do.
want to go too, but maybe they relaxed it. I know when I thought about going, then I heard you're not allowed to drink up there anymore. It's not
No,
like a tailgate thing.
the-
'Cause I
I-
always felt the same way.
Really.
Yeah,
I think Punxsutawney might be dry. I think you can.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways.
you gotta be back or something. I heard you're way off from where the action is or something.
I just want.
It's not what it used to be. Is
Yeah.
what I heard.
I want to be well. I used to be off the hook.
That's what I heard. I mean, before I could even go, and then once you could go, I guess. You know what I mean? Like of age. But we were 18, 19 when it would have been prime time to go. We always talked about it, never did. And then after that, I think after 9/11, they just moved everyone back or something. And then I heard it.
Well, they heard there was
I heard it
assassination attempts or like
On
PETA
Gus?
on PETA trying to
Could have
steal.
lost.
On
Peter
what
was-
the groundhog?
Yeah,
The second most famous groundhog.
Yeah.
but I would like to get a Punxsutawney.
Mount Washington, PNC Bank, Shallow Street. If you accidentally left your bag of goon dust in the bathroom, you should get it before the cops come. I mean,
That's nice of them. That's good
Yeah.
public service.
someone posted a little Forrest Gump running. Shadyside, South Aiken said that caller said that a ghost just felled him up. Caller wants to meet with police department to talk about options. Say he's definitely high on the crystal meth. Then
You take the compliment, dude. The guy's coming from the afterlife to fill you up. What the fuck?
you don't know if the ghost women are ghosts too, Ken.
Yeah, whatever.
Not
Just
all
take the
ghosts are
compliment,
gay.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah. We're not, Pittsburgh, it's not all gay ghosts. Brookline, Ware Main Avenue. Caller said the 2 people were arguing about someone else taking a dugout parking. I mean, that we just talked
That's
about.
Dale's all the time.
Yeah, and that's going to keep happening. I'm sure we probably have quite a few voicemails. Larry, let's jump into some voicemails.
Waterboy here. Well, it's good to hear you haven't totally quit. I know you said you were taking a month off. Let's see what's happened in the last 2 weeks. Greenfield and Light got hired. It's okay, but he's not going to be around for the next 26 years. If he's got 10 left in him without having a fucking heart attack, I'll be happy. 2,
Sure, he will too.
the
Yeah.
snowstorm.
Mhm.
And I love how the fucking news is like, and they're doing the best they can. Well, yeah, they are. But you don't have to show every fucking street that's snow covered because there's still snow covered a week later. And thirdly, my fucking gear grinder. Fucking, how many municipalities did not budget for a bad winter because the last 2 were fucking light, and now we get a decent sized winter, and fucking no one has even cinders. I'm up in Emlenton Parker, that's up by I-80 for you not to know, and fucking they were plowed and turned into ice. I was skating all of last week, but you know what? Fuck it. Get through this winter, we'll have a much better summer.
That's the way to look at things.
Yeah.
Waterboy.
Thanks for breaking it
Well,
down.
Waterboy.
This winter will make you appreciate the summer.
Yeah. I appreciate it today.
It was a balmy.
Fucking
It was
Anyway.
at 28. I was
Yeah.
like, holy fuck, put the shorts on.
I told that to my cousin years ago. Her husband, they were moving from like Arizona, and he lived in California, Arizona. He never had winter before. He was like nervous. I said, look, when it's like 10 degrees in single digits for like 2 weeks, 10 days, I said 30 don't feel that cold.
No.
That's it. That's how you gotta look at it, bud.
There was people. There's a dude over at Bakery Square that had shorts on.
Yeah. It's always that asshole out there.
Always have a couple white dudes wearing shorts.
My dad's been doing that lately. He's been hanging out with these college football players too much. He's like, it's too hard to put pants on all the time. I don't know.
Does your dad does he have any hair on his legs? Or is he the shiny old man?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Good calves, though, from pushing the lawnmower. I bet he got good calves with no hair.
He ain't pushed the lawnmower in the wall.
Nah, he's been a boss for a long time.
it is. Skinny calves. Nah, I mean, they're like there's no hair on his.
Classic old man.
Tell him he got skinny calves. He's the type of dude who'll go get calf implants.
Yeah.
That's the type of dude he is.
Hey, what's up, boys? Gary. From Baldwin, just picking my kid up from the daycare. He's back there with the tablet watching God knows fucking what. But, you didn't see Greenfield Mike in that speech. Oh, my God. It brought tears to my eyes. Every time I can't get through without getting choked up. We're starting that Super Bowl parade at 11:37, Greenfield Ave. You know, I was born in Mercy Hospital, and I came home with the terrible towel wrapped around me. I was born on a Sunday during a game day, and they put the babies in terrible towels. And, you know, just watching that, it tugged at my heartstrings. It's probably the most emotional I've been since I don't even know when, since maybe my first son was born. But I don't know. It's just, I can't wait. I love Greenfield Mike, and so fuck anybody who has any hate. You can suck my dick. I'll fucking send you my address. Come meet me. All right. See you, boys. Bye.
That's the most normal Gary sounded in fucking months, dude. Talking about Greenfield Mike. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's fucking.
I was worried about him a couple of weeks ago, dude. I thought we were like Gary, you might just come hang out with us. Dude.
Yeah. Told me after 302 him.
Is that all we got?
Yeah, we got 8 voicemails, but they were all Waterboy and Gary.
Nah, let's skip past that.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. This week, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Allen Construction. Shout out to Allen. If you're a homeowner and you need a new roof, siding, window upgrades, Allen Construction has over 25 years of experience. Call them today at 412-954-8337, or you can go ahead and visit their website at Allen Construction to schedule your free inspection. Don't wait. Get reliable, durable solutions built to last from a local team you can trust, and no one's on heroin that works there, so that's a plus. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. General contracting, bathrooms, kitchens, whole home remodeling. They got you covered. Call Troy Schaefer at 412-915-1694 and tell them Greenfield's Finest Podcast sent you. That's 412-915-1694. Troy Schaefer is a great dude, and not only that, he's been sponsoring the podcast literally since the very beginning. He's done work for a lot of people, and I got nothing but great things. He's one of the guys that helped me get sober. Nothing but good things to say about Troy Schaefer. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Dr. Marco Imborlina Jr., Dentistry, 1108 Windmill Lane, Pittsburgh, PA 15237. Phone number 412-364-2213. They cover all your dentistry needs. Have an emergency and need to be seen right away. Call their emergency line at 724-713-7158 at 4 in the morning and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Thank our sponsor, 12 Whiskey Barbecue. If you're craving craft beers and mouth-watering barbecue, head to 12 in Pittsburgh's South Side, where you'll find over 100 bottled craft beers, 28 local drafts. Head down to 1222 East Carson Street and tell them Greenfield Finest Podcast sent you. If you're looking to buy, sell, rent in Pittsburgh, Carlson Associates has you covered. Check out casouthside.com or give them a call at 412-431-1718. They got everything from historic homes to commercial properties plus notary services. That's Carlson Associates, making Pittsburgh home one deal at a time. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my Greenfield Finest Podcast. Hey, how about a big thanks to all of our Big Dick tier members? We got old Bill Hurley, Chris D, Andy, Matt Kelly, Coleman, Roger Deal, Jack Goodman, Eric Tamino, Richard White, Emily Moyer, and Daniel Baird. And thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. Eagle Tits has your name on the screen right now. And since we started Patreon, we have had 100 members join. So don't cancel your Patreon yet. We're still going strong. I'll let you know when you. Well, actually, I'll just delete the Patreon whenever the podcast ends. We don't know exactly if it is going to end. We're going to keep going strong, and you'll have a heads up when it does end. But for the time being, we got Greenfield Mike in there and keep this train rolling while we can. All right, it's time for Corn Dick of the Week. Rosato, who be corn dicking?
Around 45% of men aged 18 to 25 have never asked a woman out in person, citing reasons like increased social anxiety, fear of rejection, reliance on dating apps, and pandemic-era social habits. Any advice for the young men out there?
The dating app thing is, it makes perfect sense. It's so much easier. Like if you even consider Facebook and Instagram shit, like you like someone's picture and you start talking to them through Instagram.
That was hard back in the day. I really wasn't good at it either.
That makes a man out of you.
Most of the time, people went out with girls, we knew them. Or
Right,
we
you
had
had
mutual friends.
Right. Like the one girl.
Hey, we got drunk and hooked up last night. You want to go to dinner tonight?
Yeah.
You know, I heard a study that dudes in that age bracket nowadays are so spoiled with internet porn and they have it at your fingertips that this is the worst. Like they have like ED. They can't get it up without like the crazy whatever porn you want. 21-year-olds, 18-year-olds have fucking problems getting boners
there's probably like
because they're so spoiled with like real chicks. They can't get up because they're so spoiled with the internets.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not making it up. That's
I
heard it on a podcast, so it's got to be true.
I'm saying, like I work here, and dudes still are like trying to get cooter. I will say this: like I see more now than ever. You'll see girls going after guys, which I mean, like before it happened, but I think women now are more aggressive. Maybe because dudes are
pussies.
I want to say they're more laid back. You know what I mean?
There are not enough alphas out there anymore.
But yeah, I mean, those dating apps, I mean, it kind of, I don't even know if that had anything to do with the pandemic or any of that. The dating apps made everything so simple.
You talk shit. That's where I met my wife.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but dude,
I was so petrified to ask this girl to a dance, and like, I knew I got the yes. She was like, if he doesn't come ask me in person, I'm not going. I was still fucking scared. I have no idea why.
You went and asked her?
Yeah. And she was like, yeah, dude. Like, fuck, don't keep telling me. I'm like, I'm a pussy. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like,
Some people are just like shy. I think girls probably, like, yeah, you have that story, but I think chicks probably like that about you, that you were shy. Because, you know what I mean? Like, the dude who's like,
look at him, he's so cute.
Yeah. I think that can play in your favor. Because the cooter ends up chasing you down.
Yeah. All right, an Italian artist has sold an invisible sculpture. I love it for about $18,000 at an auction, giving the buyer only a certificate and instruction to display nothing in an empty space. The artist says the work exists as energy and imagination.
I can't even. He's not a corn dick. He's a brother.
The person that bought it is the corn dick.
Yeah.
This dude is fantastic.
I love the way he's like, he's got the gloves on.
I can get these fucking idiots to pay
He's
for
handling the fucking.
He probably could sell so many of them.
Oh my God. I mean, he's got like 30 more, huh?
Like, this is a beautiful goddess.
You can only sell like 1 or 2 a month. It takes a while to make them.
Yeah.
These stupid art people, world of God, they just fucking just die.
Well, they always said that the art it got funded by.
Subjective.
Well, the art was laundering money. It was the number one way to start laundering money. That's how it's.
You say, it's suggestive. Look what Hunter Biden sold their fucking art, right?
Well, that's a way of what do they call that? Washing money.
Right, laundering. That's what you just said.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
Because art's subjective. You can't say it's only what's worth what someone will pay for it.
I'm gonna start selling
Like
shit
some
like this.
fucking invisible sculpture. Is this
like-
a real story? Seriously.
I'm gonna sell like an old beat up Echo weed whacker.
Say someone used
But
it.
that's
Like
art.
Dan Marino used to use this.
You got to put it up on a stool. You just put it up on a pedestal.
Like decorate it.
If you had the right person presenting it and like something like that, you could sell fucking anything. Like, you know what I mean?
You could literally put up all your old tools. If you could somehow get an art gallery to give you a show,
Yeah.
you can sell anything.
Yeah. You're right.
Up and coming artist.
And you've had like one influencer, be like, oh my God, the Rosado weed whackers are going up for sale. And you had like Kim Kardashian bid on one, you'd sell them all.
This was a Wednesday sneeze in this tissue. I call it snotty. It's crusted
This is a
up real
goon dust
nice.
booger.
Yeah.
half blood,
half
half green. Yeah.
This one's called Sent Me to Rehab.
Yeah. NBA star Zion Williamson got caught shooting his shot with Ice Spice. In the DMs, he said, "Damn, baby, sniff screen. I would breathe in your farts if I could."
Yeah.
Neither have commented on the leaked message. Is this real?
I love it.
Is this real?
I love it.
Maybe if he'd asked
you
her
would
in
say that
person,
to a girl.
if he'd
That's
said
like
it to her
something
in person,
funny like dudes say to each other.
If he'd have
You
said
would
that to her in
actually say
person,
that to
she
her.
said yes. See, but his problem is he typed it.
Now,
He must be 18 to 24.
The
Huh?
problem, like, I have to agree with you on that. That is not something you say to a chick. Damn, I would sniff your farts through the screen if I could.
That's like something Z-Bird would say here on
yeah,
the show.
yeah.
Like that. We'd say some crazy shit like that, but not directly to Ice Spice. I know Zion is like notorious for like the DMing of,
Is he?
You know what happened after he
Yeah.
sent that? She farted on her phone and said, "Go ahead."
No,
Go up to the
she
next
said,
text.
"Get away from me."
No,
then
that was after she deleted that. She wanted to seem pure to the public.
You're an
And
NBA
they leaked it on purpose.
player doing this. He said, "I can't help myself. That ass is so. Hold on. That ass is so fat and addicted to juicy, and I'm addicted to juicy bums."
He hasn't been that great.
See,
in
now
NBA,
below
huh?
that, she said, "Okay," and then she farted on her phone and sent it to him. And she just sent a poof emoji.
I mean, good for him. Fuck, if he wants to snore farts,
I mean, there's people selling farts still, right? We
Right.
covered this in the early years.
got a whole routine about that. And there's a real documentary about a woman who makes a ton of money. There's several women now that put their farts in mason jars and they sell them and they make big money.
Ugh.
I mean, look at his Ice Spice. He just made her relevant again. When's the last time she was relevant?
I think she's pretty
I don't know.
popular.
I can't believe you don't listen to Ice Spice, Kenny.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not to me. I mean, if I ain't heard about her, does she even really exist?
A local man is paying the ultimate fantasy football punishment after going 0-14 this season by running a lemonade stand in low teen temperatures. He can't shut it down until sundown or until he makes $50. And the league commissioner says this might become a new tradition.
That's a pretty fun thing to do. Yeah, like that's good-hearted selling lemonade. It's a lot better than putting your kids out there to sell it for world peace.
Did they do it? You guys ever watch The League? It was called the. They had The League.
Yeah, I didn't want. I know we were talking about that show on FX.
Yeah, the trophy. I forget it now. It was so long ago, but they had the loser had to do what the winner said. They could tell you to fucking embarrass yourself. I guess.
Right. This was
good
in
to see it done in real life. I like.
I
it.
can see him making $50 pretty quick.
I like it a
Yeah.
lot.
I might be interested in some lemonade on a.
If I seen it, I'd buy a glass.
You got to go put some vodka in there or something, right? Like spice this up for me, buddy.
You'll do something
That's
for
how you
15
sell
hours
out
of
the
snow.
cold. It'd be frozen.
I suck at fantasy. I mean, that's pretty. Yeah,
It's funny. I like it. I like it.
yeah. That was in Pennsylvania. I was here.
Was it?
Yeah. Larry, where was it? Wexford. Yeah.
Or was it?
Oh, local.
Made national news.
Cool.
Wonder if my nephews know this kid.
Yeah.
The Sticky Bandits have struck again. Actor Daniel Stern, best known for playing Marv in Home Alone movies, has been charged with misdemeanor for allegedly soliciting. Didn't we do this already? Prostitution in Hotel California. Potential penalties. What the fuck do you want Marv to do?
Yeah. I
So
don't
what?
leave him alone.
Right, he's Marv. Look at him.
So what? He's in trouble for what? He
He's soliciting prostitution.
That's a crime.
In this day and age.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe Marv didn't want to use a dating app.
You know, maybe he has
Yeah,
social.
so that's what he
maybe he
gets
has
for
social anxiety.
That's what he gets for proposition or in person. He should have gone online.
You know what I
Poor
mean? He
bastard.
spent his whole life robbing houses with Joe
He's a
Pesci.
convicted felon. You know, you can't put him to jail. What's he gonna do?
I thought weren't they the wet
The
bandits?
first one, the second one.
The
they were
second
sticky
one, they
bandits.
were sticky.
Oh,
bandits.
okay.
Remember he stole that money out of it.
Yeah.
They did reverse
Yeah.
tape on it.
Well, 2011, a guy realized he looked exactly like Alan from The Hangover. Quit his job, moved to Vegas, and turned it into a full-time hustle.
Holy shit! Is that him? Wow, he does.
He
For
does.
years, he partied with tourists, did club appearances, and posed for photos and made their nights feel like the movie, pulling up in the $250,000 a year just for showing up.
That's good for him. I mean, you realize that you have the time of your life. He definitely looks like fucking dude.
He wears his satchel.
Yeah, he does. He did a ton of blow, got shit faced drunk, took a bunch of pictures,
good
makes
for him,
$250 grand a year.
He does look just fucking like
Fuck.
him too.
Is this you?
Dudes are selling sculptures that aren't there, doing
Right,
shit like
invisible
this.
Sculpture. This guy's doing something at least, right?
I'm starting to feel like a fucking idiot.
The weed dispensary caught fire in Leadville, Colorado. It managed to hotbox an entire town, forcing evacuations and air quality warnings. Officials told residents to stay inside and wear a mask while firefighters worked to put out the blaze.
Yes. You'd be down with that motherfucker. So what would you do, like, if you got random drug testing that time? Like, look,
Well, I
you heard
think-
what
In
happened.
Colorado, I think they're pretty lenient anyway. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like it's
So if you just pass it
recreational's
through.
legal there.
Right. It's all, yeah.
Well, in North Carolina High School has suspended its varsity football program for the 2026 season after going 0-10 in 2025 and being outscored 523-0, failing to score a single point all year. School plans to rebuild by focusing on its junior varsity squad and regrouping before returning to varsity play.
I don't know how that helps the team. You know what I mean? How does that help the kids?
If
The juniors on this team, like, yeah, you don't get a senior year.
right.
That sucks.
Yeah, like, I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I get it, your team's, I mean, there's like shitty teams in every part of the
Right, you get your ass kicked
Right.
like a man.
Yeah.
They get the mercy roll.
Yeah.
Halftime, they run the clock.
I mean, unless the kids were like, we don't want to play. You know what I mean? Like, the kids start quitting. Like, dude,
Yeah,
we're gonna,
Dude, it is
quit.
weird, like, generationally, like, teams go up and down. But
yeah.
I've never seen a team like,
though.
we're not going to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Quit. They suspend, like, the adults. It's just not right for them losing all the time. We can't put them through that again.
I mean, they might have, you never know, like, how they have, like, we have, like, fucking 5A, 4A. You never know, like, they might have,
It's stuck in the higher.
But yeah,
Clearly they were.
yeah. All right, buddy, we'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back. More Greenwood's Finest podcast. Need a retaining wall repair or replace? Call Just Wallace, 412-889-4401. There are limited spots available for this year, and also if you want to get ready for next year, now's the time to call. Get ready, get in here, lock in a price, and get on the schedule for the spring summer of 2026. You like hot sauce?
Artie's hot sauce. I mean, I love it. Yeah, it's
real
delicious.
good.
All of them.
Artie's hot sauce is the best. Thanks for bringing that up, Kenny. So you need to try out our sponsor, Artie's hot sauce. They have about a dozen sauces available on their website, as well as their jarred spicy pickles. Up your hot sauce game and visit artieshotsauce.com, ARTIES hotsauce.com. Pub in the Park. It's over in Swiss Helm Park. It's a great place. We've hung out. We've been here many a
I
time.
love
That's
Pub
your
in the
local
Park.
joint.
Yeah, I can
It's
walk
over
to
in
it.
Swiss
Walk
Helm
home,
Park.
even better.
Bomb food. We've done shows over there. Great environment. But as far as like neighborhood bars go, I would say it's probably up there as one of the best neighborhood
For
bars.
sure.
If you've never been to Pub in the Park, you got to check them out and let them know Greenfoot's Finest podcast sent you. Keep your car in tip-top shape with Meineke Car Care. 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin, PA. They handle everything, not just oil changes. They do brakes, exhaust, repairs, tires, tune-ups, batteries, and more. 412-451-8968 and tell them Greenfoot Finest podcast sent you. Check out our sponsor, Monty Rabner at Rabner and Rabner Law. You're looking for a lawyer for anything. Accident, sold some drugs, medical malpractice, fuck top dog, call Monty Rabner. And give him a call at 421-765-2500. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my Greenwood's Finest podcast. We're about to jump into what's going on in their gears. Kenny, what's going on in them gears?
All right, I got one here. I talked about Uncle Frank here before this cheap perk. Well, another story here. We had them invited up. They want to come to the church to see Christmas lights because our church does it nice. I said, okay. Well, whatever Sunday it was, call it December. I think it was December 14th. We invited them up. We said, we had a turkey dinner planned for Sunday. We'll go to church. My turkey dinner Sunday. I was off Monday. It might have been when I was off Monday. So I said, I'll have a Sunday fun day. You guys come up for turkey dinner. We invited a cousin down. We're going to have a thing. So the night before, it was supposed to snow or something. I said, oh, because of the weather, we can't make it. Okay, no problem. Weather wasn't that bad. Come to find out, it turns out that Sunday they ended up having somebody else's birthday party that got pushed back that they went to. But okay, can't make it. So then Christmas comes. We see them at the family Christmas. Said, look, lights are going to be up next week still, but you guys buy pizza on Saturday since you canceled on us the day before. No problem, we'll buy pizza. I talked to both of them in different rooms. So we make the date to come up on Saturday, buy pizza. So then church comes, we go to church. We order a pizza. We say, you got your car or you guys paying cash? They go, what? What are you talking? I said, talk to you guys at Carl's. We were going to, you were going to buy the pizza because you canceled on us, like any normal person would do. We don't have a problem inviting you down for pizza, and they don't think, oh, remember that time I bought pizza up camp? I didn't even hear you going into your wallet. I said, motherfucker.
This is your uncle?
This is Uncle Frank and Aunt Karen, these cheap pricks, these selective memory motherfuckers. So I said, you know what? I said, now, basically, I talked to both of you. And Carl was like, so now, what? You're calling me a liar? Like I'm trying to scam a pizza?
Yeah.
Like
Where was the pizza from? I gotta know.
Pizza. We went to Angelo's actually.
So what's the price?
Did you get a lot of toppings?
Probably like $40 for the pizza. We got pizza and a steak wedgie is what we ordered.
So we're talking about $40 here.
$40 here, right?
And he
You've been holding on to this since Christmas.
Well, just because then they're fucking calling me a liar. Like I'm trying to scam them out of $40 pizza. Like I don't give a fuck, right? And then they're the selective. I mean, you should have seen it. Karen went, what? Well, I guess we'll buy. Frank says it's okay. Oh, you tell Uncle Frank. Frank, remember about money. I said, believe me, Frank, we're all surprised when you agreed to pay. Yeah. But then now you're just a selective memory. So then the next day, I called him up. I said, Frank, look. And then I was fucking livid that night. I said, I'll go pick up the pizza. I left. We bought it. You know, and then
bought it.
I had legit fun hanging out with them. I legitimately enjoyed their company, so I had to let it go that night, but I was fucking mad as shit. The next day, I said, dude, listen, like, you fucking guys agreed to pass. I don't give a fuck about buying the pizza. Like,
right.
That's nothing. But don't tell me that you guys didn't agree. He said, oh, well, maybe we didn't remember. Then he said, it wasn't like I was drinking that night. I said, Frank, I drank a bottle of wine with you at Christmas. You were drinking.
How
old
is Uncle Frank?
Uncle Frank's 82. And Aunt Karen's
You're shaking him that?
No, I ain't shaking shit on. You cheap fuck agreed to buy it, and then you lie like I'm making it up. Like I said, I'm happy to have you down and pay for the pizza, but don't make it like I'm lying to you and trying to scam you out of a pizza.
He's living on a fucking
$800
buck.
Uncle Frank talks about how much money he got and how he ain't cheap. He's one of these people that don't think he's cheap.
Oh, you're out of the
But
world.
he is cheap. He's the one that when we went on vacation in the summer, Carl paid for the whole vacation in Ocean City. And this motherfucker went by him a steak dinner.
Yeah, I remember that.
They went out to dinner and he said, oh, not them. I'm buying for my cousin over here, his nephew that he hadn't seen in a while. And but not Carl to pay for the whole fucking trip. This is cheap Uncle Frank I'm talking about.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Yeah. And then the next day I said, dude, like, I'm not, just don't say it like you're calling me a liar on this. He said, oh, maybe we did say it and I forgot. I said, all right, that's good enough. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm not a liar. That's basically at that point.
So you ended up paying for the pizza, right?
Which I don't give a fuck about, but don't make it like I'm a liar and you guys didn't say that you paid.
He's 82,
That's
dude.
the point.
Maybe he forgot.
His memory's just fine. He's a cheap prick. That's all it is. Believe me, he didn't forget.
Oh, babe. That's a good one. The, dude, my gear grinder. So fucking, I've been fighting with Verizon forever and then switched over to Xfinity. The other day, I got like a notification. Verizon was like, hey, we're going to debit your account. I don't owe them the money. Crazy amount of money. I'm like, dude, this might have been a scam too. Because like someone downstairs where the Derby, they were like, I heard you talking. They were like, people scam people like that. So I'm like, I didn't know that. So Verizon apparently tried to like get, it was like $3,100 worth of separate charges all at the same time at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Luckily, my bank asked me if it was me trying, like, did I authorize it? And I'm like, no. And like, I did still have the cable boxes, but like, I can't see that adding up to $3,000. Like, I took the cable boxes back. The dude said like, it'll be cleared up. And I'm like, was it you? He's like, I don't know, dude. He's like, I have no idea. He's like, it wasn't me personally. I'm like, can you look to see if it was like, you know what I mean, what they were like. He was like, I'll pull. I was like, well, don't worry about it. Fuck it. I was like, I just wanted to get out of there. I got a receipt saying I dropped off the boxes, the controllers, and the modem, the remotes. But like, I fucking hate Verizon. And they're such a piece of shit company. They don't have fucking, they don't even carry all the channels. And best thing I ever did was get rid of Verizon and got rid of fucking cable. I swear to God, I don't miss cable one bit. I don't miss it at all. Like, I literally have everything and more now than I had before. Like, I was like, oh, how am I going to watch anything I want? More. I have more access now for way less money. Verizon fucking sucks. And they keep raising the price of cable because they know the people that have it are so comfortable with it, they're never going to change. And I was one of them people. If you have fucking cable, you think about getting rid of it, fucking get rid of it. There's so many other options out there.
$3,000, dude. Like if you had an extra month, okay, here you know we got to charge you for the rental for the extra month.
Well, people,
okay, but then like you destroyed the boxes and you got to pay for them. These pricks.
Well, someone was like, "Did you owe them money?" I'm like, "Cable's the one thing. If you owe them a fucking week, they'll shut it the fuck off."
Right.
You know what I mean? I fucking can't. On my service, fucking 3 months ago. I'm like, it wasn't like I racked up a year's worth of fucking bills. You know what I mean? It was just fucking nuts.
They were charging you for the box, like
that's what interest. There's
you
so many.
Charge me, I'm keeping them now, motherfucker.
So many hidden fees and bull. I hate how companies do that, dude. And it was like, I swear, big corporations in general fucking suck, dude. You know, they always try to get you. They always like take a little bit out of you. They're like the fucking mob. They want a little bit of everything you got, dude.
Yeah, like you said, most people just are lazy and let go. Don't pay attention,
dude. Like
I think it's on a credit card, not even your bank account. And all of a sudden, your credit card's billed.
Well, dude, it was funny. I got a credit card now, and like, I paid my credit card, and then they're like, it didn't clear. It took like 5 days to clear because I just paid it. And they're like, oh, well, if you pay it using our phone service, it'll go through right away. And I'm like, oh, okay. It costs $4 to do that. Well, why? Why do you guys have to?
What are you paying for? A check?
Well, no, I paid for it just using my online.
Like the app or something.
They're like, if you call us, it goes through right away.
Oh, if you're running late.
No, you don't have to be running late. But like before, they said they try to discourage you from using the online service, using your bank account. They said it could take anywhere from 5 to 20 days to go through.
There's no excuse for that nowadays.
Which doesn't make fucking sense. And then they're like, use the phone service, goes through immediately. So I use the phone, and then at the end of the phone call, once you're like done with everything, took all this time, like, do you accept the $4 surcharge?
Do you accept it?
Yeah. But I'm like,
if you pay from online, it should take. How could it take quicker or slower than sending it?
I'll show you.
Yeah, I believe
you know what they're doing over the phone, but they're plugging it in on fucking line. It's the same thing. It's ridiculous.
I usually just wires it right to them. They're fucking liars.
I hate big corporate. I fucking hate them,
it's all
dude.
a scheme. Everything's a fucking
That's like
scheme.
them when they're buying up all the single home family. It's one other fucking podcast I'm going to start. It's like, I fucking hate them. What you got, John?
All right. So speaking of big corporations, UPMC, it was very nice of them to give $10 million to the city to buy a new truck. Listen what these cocksuckers did to me. I take my mother. She had to get cataract surgery. Okay. Goes into surgery. It's like an outpatient, but you know, they need somebody to drive her.
Yeah.
Give me validation. Like, oh, that's nice. If you're doing surgery, you get validation for surgery. I'm like, I'm going to go get the car. You stay here. I go, dude. Right. I put in the validation sticker, and they're like, yeah, no, you only owe us $2. They gave me $3 towards the fucking thing, and I still owe $2. You cheap pieces of shit. Then I like dig in my pockets. I didn't know what was going on for a second.
Like you weren't prepared.
I'm like, this dude was whack, like just knocking on. He probably did 50 that day, cataract surgeries. You just made millions of dollars. You couldn't give me that extra $2?
UPMC.
You
fuck
gotta be
you.
kidding me.
Dude.
I couldn't believe it. I wanted to come here today just for that.
Yeah.
So on the validation, what's the validation? Just for like a little bit of it? It wasn't like
what do you think that surgery cost?
$10,000 probably.
Right.
Insurance is going to cover it.
But still,
UPMC is getting paid.
Right.
You could have gave me the extra $2 to use your fucking parking lot.
Right.
I got burned on that
For 3 hours. I parked in your lot 3 hours. You gave me $3. I had to pay the other $2.
If you're in there
What are we talking about?
If you're in there for more than 10 days, or is it 2 weeks, they give you a packet of free parking. When my mom was in there last year from November to February, she was in the hospital. Another cousin knew. She said, call and tell them she's in this room for 10 days. You get a packet, like an envelope full, probably 20 passes.
Yeah.
And then she went from Presby to the one next to Montefiore. She was in there for 10 days. You got another packet. So I still have them in my car now. So I went to get it validated like you did. And I said, I'll save the ones I got in my envelope here, and I'll just use this free one. And then it was still $5. I'm like, fuck, I had the free ones. I put this one on that you gave me in the office, same thing. Like,
Dude, I told the dude in front of me must have been the same thing.
But they don't expire.
I'm like, what's this
So
dude?
that's
Don't know what the
free
hell he's doing. Put it in your ticket. Idiot.
Yeah.
And I pull up and I'm doing the same thing because I'm like,
Right, then
wait,
you're the guy.
I'm like, why isn't this going up? And it was like, you owe $2. And I'm like, you serious?
Try so
That's
hard not to
fucking
be that guy.
nuts.
You're the guy behind you. You're his gear grinder.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
you
I'm
didn't
like,
know
I
fucking
figured
you gotta pay when you
validation,
leave,
like,
pal.
They validated the parking.
Yeah,
They
just
can
let me
take
pay
care
the
of it.
$5. Who gives a shit? Like at this point,
Right.
Back in our day, when they validated it,
just
they're
do the
free.
whole thing. It's $5.
Right.
Can you?
Like a outpatient surgery validation. It's not like I'm like going to the. I'm leaving her here. I'm going to Penguin game.
Ridiculous.
Who do you think made that decision on that?
Somebody at the head things that was like, listen, dude,
We can make this much money.
We can make this much more. We keep this. Maybe we'll give the city $10 million, which is $10 to UPMC.
Right.
Nothing.
Not
Yeah.
even.
Not even. Seeing as they don't pay tax.
Right.
You know,
They're like the fucking church.
and they've been buying up everything along
Right.
Fifth Avenue.
I still have them free passes. They don't expire though. From last year, they're still working. When I got to go in.
Yeah.
They're gonna. I mean, dude, they basically like took over Pittsburgh. Like you said, they're tax exempt from everything. Oh, they do so much for Pittsburgh. What the fuck did they?
UPMC
You
don't
can't
have
give me
employees.
the whole $5. Park.
Right.
You gave me free parking for that day. For
That-
3 hours. To
Dude.
use your parking lot.
Dude, they fucking charge me the fucking price. Like I don't have insurance, but what they fucking charge me for bullshit like checkups is fucking insane. It's a fucking.
Big corpse. Just go start selling invisible sculptures, I guess, because that's it.
I want to get in on that. That's I'm going to get my peer counseling thing. All right, boy. We're done hating big corporations. Well, no, we still hate them, but we're going to take a quick commercial break. Be right back with more of that Greenfield's Finest podcast.
Thank our sponsor, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. All your landscaping needs, contact them at 412-521-9045. That includes pressure washing and chemical lawn care maintenance.
Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711.
This week, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Capizzuto's Pizza at 422 Greenfield Avenue. They've been supporting our show since the very beginning. They have some of the best pizza in Pittsburgh. You can give them a call, 412-521-6570. You can also Google Capizzuto's Pizza and check out their menu. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what would Greenfield do. Before we do that, real quick, this Thursday, Bar Bingo. I'll also be announced at the beginning of March. Be announced in Derby. It's going to be at the end of February or the beginning of March. Be announced this week. So keep your eyes open and ears open for that. And now we're about to jump into what would Greenfield do.
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
What year do you think was the worst Steelers season in your lifetime?
When I was a kid, I mean, I don't remember it, but like, I would have to say like that. Oh no, not even. What was maybe like before when? Like, I guess like Chuck Knowles last year.
Yeah, Mark Malone days, Bubby Brister,
Mark
they kind of
Malone
sucked.
was bad, yeah.
Tim Worley.
Yeah,
Who was the one dude that fumbled? Was that Worley? And
Yeah.
every time somebody would fumble, like, all right, Tim Worley.
yeah.
I would say the one that like crushed me the most was when Neil O'Donnell lost, and I like was fully invested.
That was
Well, yeah, when he lost the Super Bowl. That wasn't a bad season.
It wasn't a bad season, but like you never really
That was the
remember.
most crushing
Yeah.
loss. Yeah.
That was, dude. I mean, like,
That's-
like rewatching that Super Bowl, like, yeah, because it was
That's
on
a-
NFL films.
I feel like they should have won that. They weren't even.
should have won it
I
time.
felt
Neil
like that
O'Donnell
was
might have been-
fixed.
He might have got. They
Yeah.
might have got to him.
You wonder, like, because I mean,
recovered
dude,
from the first one and he threw another.
to Larry Brown.
The onside kick. We're like,
Yeah.
okay, we're back in it. I mean, because Dallas was a better team.
Yeah,
They had the big three.
Yeah.
With Irvin, Emmett, and Troy.
right.
But-
The thing was, after watching that documentary about the Cowboys, I kind of like didn't like. I do kind of. I have love for that '90s Cowboys team.
That softened it for you a little.
Yeah, it did.
Dude, they were great.
Yeah, that was a dynasty.
Yeah, they were great. The fact that we were in that game and probably even the Green Bay when we lost, like Green Bay, I thought was like that was their year.
Yeah,
But we still like seemed like we could have pulled that one out.
we were never like completely.
The fumble.
Yeah.
The fumble killed us.
Yeah.
And then Hall. I know you don't want to take blame for it. But
Yeah.
maybe they got to you too. Would you rather retire from your job at 65 with 65? Or I'm sorry, hold up. Would you rather retire from your job at 65 with $17 million or be able to retire at your current age with $5 million payout?
Right now.
Yeah, I guess you can take the 5. How old am I? Fuck, that's 20 years for 17. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I would take it now, and like, I mean, I would take it now, and I wouldn't change much about my life, and I'd be able to live fine.
You got to be real disciplined. But
$5
not go
million?
back to work.
No,
that
I mean,
ain't a lot to make for the next 50 years.
if you live, I'm living now, and like you compare, like, hey, here's how much I make now. I'm not going to make $5 million in the course of my life.
Now, does that mean like you could like? What if you like?
You can invest.
Yeah. Yeah. If you say honestly, if you put fucking most of it away and try to get some dividends,
You can live off the interest. That's what you have to do.
yeah. I'd have to see the financial.
Like if you
I mean,
bought
your interest would be-
if you bought
I
stocks
don't
with
know.
dividends, you could live. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Would you rather? Wait a second. Would you rather have to answer every phone call? You get a reply to every text right away.
I don't do either. I probably have like, dude. I'll look at my phone right now.
Reply to every text.
I don't mind. Like, I'll answer some stupid spam calls and just hang up on them.
Yeah,
I pretty much.
That's easier than responding.
look at.
I mean, you don't get spam. I pretty much reply to every text right away.
I'm not making this up. I mean, you can even read how many texts I have. I didn't read.
93 missed calls, and is that 590? Or that's email.
No, that's
592 text messages.
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah.
I get so many text messages from bullshit. It's so
I
much
respond to text.
spam calls.
I'll respond to the text.
I guess I would rather answer the calls than pick up the call so I can hang it up right away. If I have to answer every text message right away and hang up, you know what I mean? It's like, I just rather answer the call and hang up. I'm more of a call guy anyway.
No.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in this week and singing with the podcast. We'll be back next week. Everyone have a great week. And remember, folks, Grateful loves you. We're out.